guys, welcome to my channel, Sorak Kitchen and Gaming. Today's little project is going to be Chef Boyardee Pizza Maker Kit. Ooh, this is interesting to me. So this comes only with the pizza sauce and the crust to make the pizza. You will have to go outside and buy yourself some mozzarella cheese for this. I'm using Casserole Master Cheesemaker Selection fresh mozzarella, but you can use Polio and everything else that they got out there. I'm gonna do the shredding process now so that we don't have to do it later on, especially because this box actually makes 2 pizzas. So yeah, I'll see you guys in back. So cheese completely shredded, right? Now we're gonna take these pizza crust pouches and we're gonna dump them into this here. So let's go ahead and do that. You're gonna use 1 1/3 cup of very warm water for this. We're going to take a fork and combine until you see a nice loose ball in here. Once that's completed, you're gonna let it sit for 5 to 20 minutes to get a nice little rise out of it. And once that's done, be set to making the actual rounded dough for your pizza. Okay, let's add this water here. Oh yeah. There we go. It's 1 cup. 1/3. Fork. Now, just mix. Mixy. Oh yes. This is the nice part, guys. It's not as hard as, doing cake batter. Trust me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to one of my previous videos, you'll see. Alright. Let's keep going. You wanna take your time to mix all of this. If you're not afraid of getting your hands dirty, then you should go ahead and use your hands. I just feel it's much easier, so that's what I'm gonna do, because the fork is taking a little too long for my liking. So also always make sure your hands are washed. Mine's are clean. Just go in there and get it nice and together, Once you got the ball formed with your dough, you're gonna add a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Make sure you coat it completely in that vegetable oil and let that sit for the 5 to 20 minutes, whatever you like. If you want a thicker crust, the shorter the time, the thicker the crust. The longer the time, the lighter the crust. Okay. Still struggling. Turn into a ball. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing this and we'll be right back, guys. I've turned my dough into this nice ball for you guys to see here. Okay. It's nice and moist. Gonna take some of this vegetable oil now, 1 tablespoon. Just put it up here. And now you're gonna coat the whole thing in it. Like so. So it should essentially have this nice wet consistency on the top of it like that with the oil. You're gonna let it sit here like this for 5 minutes. Now, you ain't got no saran wrap, you ain't got no aluminum foil. You're gonna take yourself a nice black dish, plate, whatever, or white, whatever color you have. We don't judge here. And you shove it right on top. And we're gonna let that sit for 5 minutes and we'll be right back. Alright, so I finally took out the dough here. Remember, 5 to 20 minutes. Look at that, that's nice. Okay, so essentially we're gonna split this into two. So, I'm using a cake knife. Take that dough. Put it like so. I'm gonna take some flour and dump it on this beautiful stone slab for pizza. I'm just taking a little bit of flour here so that it doesn't stick and I have a easier surface to work with, and I'm also going to use it on my hands. So now you're going to take your ball, you're going to start dishing it out. Okay, turn it into a ball again. Go. Nice juicy ball. Place that right on top of there. We're gonna take this here. We're gonna start, rolling out a bit. You want like about a ½ an inch left behind. Remember, this is for a 12-inch pizza, so extend your dough if you need to. Also, I'm using this stone slab because it is stick proof, so I don't have to worry about a non-stick surface for this, because this won't stick. If it's not perfect, don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be. That's the glory of making pizza. It's literally such a creative thing to do, and I love it. Let's just keep on pushing back. Once you've gotten a nice, round surface here like I do here, I'm pretty good with how that looks. And then just do that. Make sure that the bottom doesn't necessarily like that. That's why you put the flour on the bottom of this, just in case. You see like there's like some slight resistance, that's fine. That's why you put it in there. Okay. So, now that we have made our first pizza dough, we're going to go ahead and add some pizza sauce, and I will be right back to that. Now that we have the pizza nice and set and ready, look at that nice crust right there. Okay, it don't gotta be perfect, because none of us is perfect here, right? You just roll it out. You're gonna take half of your pizza maker sauce. This comes with 15 ounces in it. It's enough to make both. That's the point. So here is our 1 cup of pizza maker sauce. And then, because I forgot my ladle, I have to turn here to grab it. Isn't that nice? And since I decided not to make sense, I'm gonna put it in here now. Then we're gonna just throw it on top like so. Yes, complicate the situation. There we go. And then you're gonna take little small circles and work your way like so. Look at that. It's okay, it's gonna spill a bit, but I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. Then we're going to take our cheese. Ooh, look at that. Look at that cheese. And we're going to put it on here. If you make a mess, don't worry. That's why we clean afterwards. Just throw your cheese on there. Make it nice and, you know. Ooh, don't that look nice? Try to evenly distribute it, of course. Sexy cheese on this pizza. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of maintenance and cleanup there, and then we'll come right back. Alright guys, so now that your pizza is all set up on your, you know, if you have like a metal pizza pan, use that. I have a stone one. So we're going to go ahead and take this. Oh yeah, that's nice. And we're gonna put it into a preheated oven at 425. Okay, 425 degrees. I have a nice little rack here for this, so we're gonna place it on here. There we go. Take it. And we're gonna bring it into this oven here. On the lowest rack. Ooh, ooh, that's hot. Be very careful going in here, because, you know, you will get burned if you're not careful. Go. So, we will come back to it in about 15 to 17 minutes to check for doneness, and yeah. So it's been about 15 minutes and it looks like amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and pull it out of the oven carefully. If you have, you know, something to hold it with, because this is going to be very, very, very heavy. I don't know if this is safe. I'm gonna do it. There you have it. It's one down, and so as I said, this came with enough to make 2 pizzas, so I actually went ahead and did another one, and this is with mozzarella and sausage. So we'll be able to see both at the end of this video. So I'm gonna place this. Same spot, middle rack. And gonna let it cook for the same cooking time. So let's give it some. There we go. And I will see you back when it's all done and ready. Basically both came out the oven. We have regular cheese pizza here, and then I made a cheese and sausage pizza here. And it took about, I will say, give or take 20-25 minutes total time. You're supposed to put it in for 12 minutes and rotate it within that 12 minutes evenly so that it gives a even cook around, and then leave it in for another 12 to 13 minutes. And you get this. So now I'm gonna cut it up and let it cool. Ooh, that looks nice. There we go. Trying to, you know, give nice even cuts here. Oh yeah. There we have it. Hopefully I cut it, you know, enough. But we're gonna see. Now, how you gonna take it out? You're gonna use one of these. And we're just gonna pull out from the bottom like so. And pray to the gods that it doesn't get stuck. Which it did not, technically. It's just the crust here didn't, you know. And there you have it. That beautiful slice. Then we'll take one from here. Make sure that it's cut through. This one wants to give me a little trouble. That's okay. Because we are savage. Alright. There you have it. So, let's see how this Chef Boyardee pizza kit maker tastes. That's pretty good. The pie dough doesn't taste cheap. It doesn't have a pre-made taste to it at all. The sauce is delicious. I'm very surprised. I'm usually skeptical about sauces in a can like that. Especially for Chef Boyardee, because I've never heard of them doing any type of pizza before. But that's really good. The sauce has this basil taste in it. It's very much tastes like an original marinara sauce that you would definitely find on pizzas. I did the sausage myself. Basically, it's just ground pork sausage, breakfast sausages, and you just break it apart, heat it up, dump it right on top when you put this in the oven. So it's nice little salty top on there, and the cheese is wonderful. That's really, really good. Now it's time for me to actually eat. So I want to thank you guys for coming by, checking out this interesting pizza by Chef Boyardee. And if you want to see more, show some love in the comments down below. Check out my other videos where I bake cake and brownies, and it's delicious. And if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below as well. And you guys have a great day.